Special interest lobbying is a major force in our state legislature, and it often decides what measures get passed and what don't. So let's talk about the most powerful special interest in North Carolina state legislature. These are the guys who spend the most money trying to control what our state legislature does in Raleigh. And they do that in three big ways. The first is by spending on lobbyists to schmooze with lawmakers. The second is by making direct political campaign contributions to politicians they like. And the third one, is usually the biggest, is spending on dark money political ads, which are basically unlimited and very hard to track. Number one on this list is the North Carolina Chamber of Commerce. These guys represent big corporations in North Carolina, some based here in North Carolina, others national, and others multinational. The Chamber is effectively an arm of the Republican Party. They weren't always as partisan as they are today. They used to be more bipartisan a long time ago, but those days are long over. The Chamber is usually number one on the list for lobbyist spend in our legislature every year. Their campaign contributions are around 84% Republican, and every year they spend millions of dollars on ads attacking Democrats. Next on this list is Duke Energy. Our state's electricity monopoly is a massive spender on lobbying in our legislature, and last session they gave out about $250,000 in direct campaign contributions. The NC Realtors were on the leaderboard too, and this surprises some people, but the Realtors just have an insane amount of money, and the reason is because every realtor in North Carolina is pressured to donate to the Realtor Political Action Committee, and their PAC isn't quite as slanted as many others, but it does lean pretty heavily Republican. The Home Builders Association and the Retail Merchants Association are both on the leaderboard as well as the guys who make asphalt. Those guys want more roads and fewer trains. The ag lobby is obviously huge. Here you're talking about the hog producers, the poultry producers, the tobacco and soybean producers, and everyone in between. It's a lot of different constituencies all under one roof. The healthcare lobby is a death star. Here you're talking about the hospital chains, the big pharma companies, the doctors groups, all working together to influence policy that's good for their bottom line. Essentially, all of these groups spend very heavily Republican because Republicans control our state legislature, so they're the only ones who can move legislation. There's a whole system for how this stuff works. As a special interest group, you literally have to send a check before you can get a meeting with Republican leaders, and your level of influence depends on how much money you're willing to spend electing Republicans. That's why the Chamber and Duke Energy can get their bills passed even while our legislature can't pass anything else. Those special interest groups are also required to use a specific Republican campaign consulting firm to create and manage their ad campaigns. So the next time you get a political attack ad in the mail, check out who paid for it. Chances are pretty good it's one of these guys.